Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Pop Culture Lens, right here on the Pop Culture Lens YouTube channel. My name is Christopher Olson. With me, as always, is Carrie Lynn Reinhardt, except here she's holding the camera, otherwise she would be by my side as usual. Today, we are in Prague, in the Czech Republic. We are here for a conference, but Carrie and I decided to take the opportunity and we decided to go on a pop culture pilgrimage. We are going to be looking for sites, filming sites from some movies that we enjoy. We're going to be seeing if we can find filming locations from Amadeus, from Blade 2, from Hellboy, and from Casino Royale. All of which were either shot in the Czech Republic or were shot in part in the Czech Republic. So we're going to go look for those sites right now. Hopefully you will enjoy tagging along with us on this little journey. And as always, we hope you will leave some comments in the comment section of our YouTube page here to give us some feedback. But for now, let's go see what we can find. Come on. Here we are on our first stop on our pop culture pilgrimage. This, and I'm probably going to be butchering every single one of these names because I can't speak Czech, but this behind me is the Invalid Anova Center. Is that correct, Carrie Lynn?
Believe so.
This site here doubled as the Bellamy Hospital in the film Hellboy, directed by Guillermo del Toro. We'll have more information for you down at the bottom of the screen probably. This is the site where the character of Liz Sherman was committed after she was having some mental problems. And Hellboy, I believe right down that way a little ways, Hellboy brought a six-pack of beer and sort of tempted her out of the building to try to rekindle the romance that he felt for her. Rekindle, haha, because she's a fire starter character. That was unintentional. But this is one of the first stops on our pop culture pilgrimage. Was this used in any other films, Carrie?
Not that I'm aware of, but
Okay.
I mean, look, I would hope it would be, because it really does look like a great place, and it's a shame that it seems to be abandoned. Just no one or anything here.
No.
That's so sad.
Yes, it is very sad. But let's go see if we can find some other filming sites from other movies. So come along, follow us. Alright, we're here at our second stop of our pop culture pilgrimage. Behind me, right here, you can see the Vidcon Memorial. This is at the top of the Vidcon Hill, which takes a lot of steps to get up to. It's really steep, but we made the journey because this building stood in for the Squeaky Clean Waste Management plant, which was the front for the Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense, aka the BPRD, in Hellboy. So we'll have some more information about that in just a moment, but this is another filming location from our pop culture pilgrimage.
What do you think this was used for, Chris?
I think this was where they shot the funeral procession for Professor Broom in Hellboy, because if I recall correctly, Hellboy was up on top of this archway or whatever this is, watching the funeral go by, the procession go by.
What do you think of the view, honey?
Oh, it's gorgeous. Alright, so the next stop on our pop culture pilgrimage is also a filming location from Hellboy. Behind me here is the Prague Ministry of Transportation. In the film, if you've seen Hellboy, you might recognize this as the Machen Library, where Hellboy and Abe Sapien encounter Samael, the demon that's summoned up by Rasputin. They drive up in the garbage truck. It might have been, I think it might have been here where the garbage truck drives up. I can't remember for sure. There's also, you'll see it later on when we run some of the footage that we filmed of this building. There's also an archway that looks like it could have been where the garbage truck was. But this was also a pretty big location in Hellboy.
Something Chris and I were just talking about is kind of how it's interesting to compare this type of pilgrimage to a religious pilgrimage. Because for a religious pilgrimage, if you're a true believer in that religion, you're visiting these sites and those facts are facts for you. I mean, these are real physical places where the religious thing happened. And for these types of pilgrimages, though, you're visiting the physical site, but you're still kind of also being transported to the fictional place, the fantasy place as well. So it's this kind of interesting duality that's going on. So you can really, really love something, but I mean, we're here, and I know this is not the BPRD because it doesn't exist.
At the same time, though, I think there is something to be said for how coming to these sites and being physically present within them makes the connection to the film a little bit more concrete in some ways. It makes it a little less tenuous. Even as it destroys the illusion of the film, you can at least say to yourself when you watch it, I was there, I know that place.
Yeah.
I've been in that space.
I know what it smells like.
Yes. And I think that's just something that you get when you have real physical locations like this. So I think it's just something that is somewhat lost when you have just completely digital sets. And this is not me saying that digital sets are bad or that CGI is wrong to use it. But it's just that when you are a fan of something, particularly in the film world, and you go to these places where the film was shot, where like you can actually go back and watch the movie and you see that place and you have that connection to it, it deepens the pull of the film in some ways, I think.
It's interesting though to think about the digital sets thing and how you could go to an amusement park that tries to recreate aspects of a digital set, and you could get immersed that way.
Well, it's the same thing, with what Baudrillard talks about with hyperreality, with Disney World and all that stuff. You have these approximations of all these places in Disney World, or is it Disneyland or Disney World?
I think he was talking about Disneyland, but
yeah, but
it's the same thing.
Yeah, you get these approximations of these places, and you don't get the actual place, and it becomes this this simulation.
Yeah.
Whereas here we're walking around a real thing that has been made into a simulation in a way. Because of the film and because of the reproducibility of film and all that sort of stuff in a Benjaminian sense, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything else to add, Carolyn?
No, I just love it. We're throwing out some deep thoughts.
Yeah.
Deep in Prague.
Indeed. Anyway, thank you for joining us on our pop culture pilgrimage. We appreciate it. Please drop down into the comment section, leave a comment. Anything that you would like to see maybe in the future. We plan on eventually doing some more pop culture pilgrimages to talk about things that we're fans of, and places that are associated with those fandoms that we love. So please let us know if there's something you'd like to see, and if we can make it happen, we'll do our best.
Bye.
Bye.